Our view on the economy is that it's probably more of the same. We think the odds of recession are low. The consumer is in pretty good shape, and so we think we're going to chug along here at this pretty subpar, but 2 to 2.5% GDP that we've been used to. And I think the big thing to keep an eye on, which I kind of going to emphasize here, is that we think that China is weaker in the consensus, that China is slowing, and it's not just the commodity sector and industrial sector, which obviously, certainly in the stock market, you can see oil prices and all that reflect China's slowdown, but we also think it's going to impact the consumer in China. So it's companies that are levered to that as well that will be impacted. The consumer is pretty healthy right now. There is decent income growth. We're finally starting to see some income growth, and some of that spending that we saw in previous cycles was really debt-driven, and the consumer has a much better, stronger balance sheet. And so we think that even though consumer spending has been growing more slowly than in previous cycles, it's more sustainable this time because it's not debt-driven. It's actually people are just spending their incomes, not cashing out of their home equity and spending that. Profits from the rest of the world have been a rising share of GDP. We're seeing more trade. It's more important to more and more companies, and that is starting to roll over just on the profit side. So we're already feeling the effects of the slowdown in the emerging market world, and we think this is going to continue. So in terms of where you're thinking about where growth might be coming from, we don't think it's going to be counting on the rest of the world